Conformity Antidote. Run, little snowflakes. Run. Here they come, the leaders of the new church, Reverend Cuz and Deacon Tex.
Hello, viewers!
Hello!
Welcome to our first call-in show. You're a little late on the...
I know. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not.
Chuggy.
I just was doing like the drum roll, and then you kind of looked at me like, okay, go ahead. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I was looking at you because I didn't know what you was doing.
Was doing the drum roll because it's our first call-in show.
Right.
So
it's our first call-in show, and as you can see... Oh, wait. There is the number to call. And if you call that number, and we will be accepting your calls. But first, let me get some stuff up here
yes, bear with us just a moment.
because we have to get.
We're gonna get our chat up just in case we don't understand that some of you out there a little shy. You might not want to have your voice broadcast all over
The world,
the world,
the
and
freaking
beyond.
world, for criminy sakes.
Because you got to remember, when you call in, you are going to be permanently on the internet. You're permanently a part of Conformity Antidote.
And who wouldn't want that?
Exactly.
That's basically what I say. All right, so we're getting. Whoa, wrong way. It's the wrong way. All right, hold on. Let me get my thing up over here, and we'll see what is going on.
Also, while he's doing that, for those of you loyal viewers, if you've noticed on the a Facebook page, the merchandise has been discounted. So make sure you pick yours up today.
Yeah, pick it up today.
Yes, send us orders. So because we'll have we'll get the new logo and stuff. I mean, it's a bargain. I think.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, who would not want
a Conformity Antidote T-shirt for what? How much was
$15
it?
now.
$15.
That's practically free. That's highway robbery is what that is.
And I'm telling you, mine's in the wash. And it's good quality. It's not like these flimsy ass T-shirts that you get. Some of these people give away, and it's like as soon as you stick them in the washing machine and you put them in the dryer for a minute, and they still shrink to be like.
Did you say wash?
Wash, yeah, in the washing. I did that on purpose.
Okay, I just wanted to make
for our southern friends. Wash.
Wash.
I'm getting this out in the wash.
Yeah, I don't want to wash. So hold on, let me get.
So stand with us. Stand by us. Stand by us, please. Stay with us for a moment.
Stand by me.
Oh, stand.
So our stuff was okay. So we're getting ready to do our first dealy do, right? And of course, stuff's not working right, and I'm getting pissed, and I'm going off because it's like bullshit.
Well, we were looking at a clock that wasn't showing us the right time, so that's what started off wrong. We thought we had a little bit more time, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. No, we don't.
We do not. Anyway, all right. So, all right, there we go.
Look at that coffee mug for $8. This thing right here that the Reverend Cuz and I drink from. Cheers! No. That we drink from every weekend. You can get for $8. And as a matter of fact, I'll give you this exact one. that I'm drinking from.
Backwash and all.
Yep. And I'll even autograph it if you'd like.
It's got his DNA all over it.
That's right. The government's got my I'm in every database and here to Timbuktu.
So if you need to, like, I don't know, maybe frame them for something.
Yeah, there you go.
Just put that
put
mug
the coffee
somewhere.
mug somewhere. Go like commit some Harry Carey somewhere and leave the coffee mug. Trust me, they'll be at my house within 2 minutes. Cheers.
They know the way.
And I'll autograph this with my Sharpie pen that you'll be able to see on the black. Anyway.
Well, they have white ones,
I know, we do. Yeah, that's true. Well, they have all kinds of different colors. They get the little gray. I like the gray sparkly one or the gray Sharpie. Anyway.
Anywho. All right. So, man, come on. Okay, let me explain something to you people.
Easy. Here he goes.
If you got a freaking Dell computer, take that son of a bitch and bust it over somebody's head and throw it in the freaking trash. Because I'm telling you right now, we're always having problems with this damn thing. And if my wife is listening, let me tell you something right here. I'm this close to buying a new computer because this thing is constantly giving me problems. You got a problem with that? I got something for you.
Give us a call at 240-232-6332.
Exactly. Look, it's still going. Look.
I know, it's
this
like
piece of crap. It is such a piece of crap. Oh my gosh. Anyway. All right, so you know what? Let's just get into
Let's just go.
Let's just go.
Just go.
Let's just go cuz I'm up about here. I've had it up to here.
Up to here.
Up to here. Okay, so at least right now we don't have any phone calls.
We're waiting for your call.
So I need to get Chad up here.
I know.
So I can find out like where we are.
Yeah, if there's anybody.
Well, to see like how many we actually
make
have
sure.
up.
Yeah, make sure we're broadcasting on. I know we're on Facebook. I saw that, but I don't know if we're on.
Where is what you call it? Chat. Restream. I don't see chat at all. See, and this is another thing with my Dell. The lovely thing that it is, it constantly like loses shit all the time. I don't know what the frick. Oh my gosh! Oh. Look, it's still crunching. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. F you. Go F yourself. All right. Sorry, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the damn computer. Oh, so I can't use this one because it doesn't allow me to. So I can't use Edge because my what do you call it?
What?
My virus software. It blocks all kind of shit from it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And where you can like, and I'm trying to get it to where it'll allow, but it doesn't do it. Now here we go. Look, now this piece of crap.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, well, we were halfway there last time, and the thing. All right, here we go. Come on, just there we go. All right,
we're here.
We're there. All right, now I just got to bring up chat. For some reason, it's not bringing it up. Restream chat. Boink. So I just got to download that real quick, which will probably end up jacking something up.
They'll probably shut us down completely, so.
Yeah, probably. That'll probably be the one thing that just goes right in the crapper.
Yes. So anyway, we're waiting for that. We were hoping that everybody had a good week and ready to start fresh. It's hard to believe. We were just talking about upstairs. It's hard to believe that this weekend we got to put the bloody clocks ahead again an hour, and like spring is like in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or something like that. We didn't have a winter. Basically, we went right from fall to fall. It stayed fall, and now we're going right to spring. We didn't have no winter.
Okay, so I'm actually one person that really doesn't care.
I know you don't care.
Because I don't.
But the only thing that's going to do, though, because they were talking about it on the news, because it hasn't been like really cold and it's actually been getting warm here of late, is there going to be a lot of bugs. There's going to be like a lot of ticks They said there's going to be ticks are going to be like
Okay,
flying out of the damn
I don't like the
woodwork.
bugs.
Neither do I. So we got like mosquitoes. We're going to be having a hard enough time dealing with this Chinese virus. I mean, coronavirus that's coming around, let alone all these bugs and stuff.
Oh, look. Oh,
What's that?
we got jokes. We got jokes now.
Oh. It's a joke. It's
so
a
my
joke.
my wife's giving me crap that I had a MacBook at one time. Yes, I did, and it was a piece of junk. But okay, let me take that back. It wasn't a piece of junk, but I just am not used to how it works, and I just didn't like it. So piss off.
Oh, piss off! All right.
So here we go. We're back up in, and we're looking at 4 of 4.
4 of 4. We're good to go.
All right, so let's just get into this.
Yeah. So anyway, just to let everybody know, so we're basically, this is the number on the screen, right there.
See the number.
Right there.
If you have a topic that you want to call in and discuss with us, there's the number. Call in. You'll be on live, and we'll engage it.
Yep, engage it. So until then,
break in at any time.
Yep, we don't mind being interrupted. Please interrupt us.
Yeah, we get interrupted all the time.
So
it's usually, I don't know what it is. Usually, the cops banging on the door or whatever. So anyway.
Yes.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into news if we ain't got anybody calling, which is, well, it's kind of pissing me off. But anyway,
let's go in. Ready? Maybe this is what it's going to take. We just need to start talking about something. Soggy.
Fat bastard round eye
Why
bastard.
why you not allow us in your country? We nothing wrong with us.
We got no pots for the cell phone.
Oh, no pot. I tell you what, speaking of which, did you I'm sure a lot of our viewers probably kind of keep an eye a little bit on what the stock market does. I mean, just to see, because it was a big deal in the news this week. Apple, they said, if you want to buy Apple stocks, now is the time to do it because they're plummeting like a stone because I'm going to get up on my soapbox. All these morons that, it's so much cheaper to go to China to have our stuff put together and made. Well, guess what? Now there's no workers showing up at the factories because they're being all quarantined. So I'm not going to have the new iPhone 11 ready to come out at Christmas time. Well, it's your own dumb fault. I hope you lose $1 billion, you jackass. Start bringing some of these jobs, diversify. Start bringing some of these jobs back here to the States. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is diversify your supply chain. See, I'm taking.
Oh, look at you!
I know I'm taking economics class. Don't fart on me.
I'm trying to get just a little bit more volume. So we were playing the volume before,
I know. Now it's all we can barely hear our stuff.
but I almost deafened them. All right, let's see. There we go.
There we
Is that a
go.
little too loud?
It's no, that's all right.
Down. There we go. All right, so
Anyway.
first on. Oh, here we go. Let's go first with our buddy, your friend and mine, Mr. Okay, first we want to talk. Let me talk about this one here. Okay, so all right, this is an old song, okay, but it's been going around. Well, no, it's an old song, but it seems like the Netherlands. I guess the Netherlands are having some issues with their. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Okay, there we go. So it seems like the Netherlands are having issues with immigrants, and it's not funny because they're people in the Netherlands, like women are getting sexual assaulted by illegal immigrants.
It's happening here in the States too.
That too. So what they decided to do was they were.
Oh no!
Go ahead to spit. So they've taken this older song. This song's about I think about 3 to 5 years. I can't remember exactly how old it is. So they've incorporated it into their public service announcement on how to teach immigrants what not to, to stay, whatever. So check this out. Okay, and here we go. Let's see.
Stop. Don't touch me there.
Wait a minute. Why are we not playing? Oh, we put it.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
I feel like I'm watching Sprockets. Remember like Sprockets from like SNL, Mike Myers?
Yeah.
Hello, this is welcome to Sprockets. Now we dance. What is that? My no spot.
My no square.
My no square.
Hey, text. Do you have a no square?
No, I have a yes button.
I have. Yes,
That's terrible.
That is terrible. I have a kind of a yes oval.
Oh, a yes oval.
It encompasses all of me,
I got like
including my aura.
your aura. Oh, your oral. Oh, aura.
There you go.
So mine.
So it's the no square.
What's going on over there, Netherlands?
Do you guys want to see that one more time? Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Where's my no square?
It left.
There he goes.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
I mean, what's up with the whole?
Stop!
They can't hear us.
Don't
Oh.
touch me there. This is my no-no square.
Oh, they can hear us. I was doing my no-nos. Anyway.
What is up with the whole little? I'm sorry, but that is something. That is something that I would like expect to be shown at like an elementary school or something like that for like, little kids,
like stranger danger or something.
Yeah, exactly, like a stranger danger type thing.
I'm with you.
But to show it to, I could see some. You got somebody from like Saudi Arabia or whatever like that coming up there. Oh, what is that? Allah.
What is it? No.
What is that? No.
Anyway.
That's a little something to break the levity.
Yeah, break the levity. All right, here we go with,
It's Comrade Burnley.
And Fidel, he's dead.
Yeah.
So Bernie, once again, stuck his foot in his mouth and praised Castro about his actually, he called it his education program, which really was a re-education program. And before he did that, 80% of the people were illiterate, were literate, and he's praising him for his education. Whatever. It was a re-education, Bernie, you dumbass. Go back and look at the content. It's a re-education into communism, you dumbass. So he's praising him, and then people started busting his chops for it, which they should. He's like, well, we do Bernie. Well, we do the dictator. We don't like the dictators. But I tell you something right now.
Well, were you like turning into the Italian? Or
No, that was almost like a.
oh,
I don't know what it was. Let me tell you something right now. This is we don't do immigrants, or what is it? We don't do dictators. So but he's sitting there praising the guy, and then everybody's like talking all this shit about it, and then you had like Obama over there with freaking Raul Castro, and it's like it's so yeah, it's like you guys talk shit, but then you're right there. Hello. So
yeah.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. So here's the thing. I know. So Deacon Tex and I were talking earlier about, is Bernie really? Is he really? What do you call it? I don't know. Votable is the right word. Is like is it? Does he really have a chance to being voted in as president? Now, I don't think he does. I mean, I think he's got a core group that's really, really behind him. But if you look at the widespread, it's not. And so there's talk about moderate Democrats that will not vote for him because he's freaking socialist.
Well, yeah. Well, not only that, but there's a lot. They might say it in the open that they would, but the upper class Democrats, which are the 1%, like Hollywood and stuff like that, won't, because Bernie's already said that he's going after their money. Yeah. He doesn't care who they are, to pay for his programs, and stuff like that is, he's going to take their money. He's going to jack their taxes up.
Yeah, he said he's going to jack their taxes up.
Right. He doesn't care. He's not, and that the one thing I will say about him is he's making no bones about it. He's putting all of his crap out on the table. He's like, this is how it's going to happen. And he said, he's going to go after Hollywood and stuff like that. And of course, all the Hollywood elites right now, they're like, anybody that can beat Trump, anybody that can beat Trump. But then I'm telling you right now, behind closed doors, their accountant's going to be like, well, if Bernie comes in, here's what they're going to be, and this is what your taxes are going to look like. They'll be like, ooh, Mary.
See, ooh, Mary, ooh. See, like here's your bottom line.
Yep,
right here.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So,
how about that?
How about it? Because you ain't gonna have no damn money left. So you watch.
So yeah, but see, that's going to be like a lot of things, and we experience this. I think these elections now are going to be so screwed up because what's going to happen is it's going to be like what happened in 2016. You had all these people. Old Hillary thought she was running away with it because all these people openly said that they were voting for Hillary. Well, then behind closed doors, it turned out that they were probably like, I ain't voting for that bitch. Well, see, a lot of people, and then they went to Jill. They might not have voted for Trump, but then they voted for this Jill Steyer or whatever, or whatever, and took the votes away from her.
Well, see, there's a lot of people that believe or like Trump's policies, but they would never, ever in public ever say that they support him. But anyway,
and that's what I'm saying. You can't go by. You're not going to be able to go by exit polling anymore because what's going to happen is people say one thing publicly. And then they're going to, behind closed doors, they could do something else completely different. So,
you mean the polls that had Hillary winning, and then the exit polls from the exit polls from 2016 had her winning,
right? And all of a sudden, she didn't. So yeah, so you can't go. You can't be right. You won't be able to go by any of that. So. I don't know. It's going to be interesting, and
piss off.
And who knows? Old Sleepy Joe won yesterday. Maybe they got some momentum going. We'll have to. But
I didn't see the numbers. What was the percentages?
He got almost 50. He almost got half.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
So Super Tuesday.
So it's going to be. Looks like it's going to be a Bernie, Biden.
Well, and then you've got Bloomberg's going to be buying things for people. He's not. He's already said he's not going to get out of the race. He's just going to keep. Now before we just came on, we were talking about it. Old multi-billionaire, Mr. Steyer bowed out yesterday after the results of South Carolina. And
did you see the video of him dancing?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh!
I think that's why he lost. You want to talk about an awkward older white guy billionaire dancing?
Well, you see the one
he was trying to dance with.
You see the one with Bloomberg. With the gay little thing, and he's like,
I know.
I'm like, dude.
And
it doesn't make you relatable, you dumbass.
Yes, and then speaking of gay, Mayor Pete, we just saw it coming on, getting our stuff up here. Old Mayor Pete is bowed out as well. Oh, rare. Unfortunately,
I thought he said he was in there for the long haul.
Well, he with the long haul just left. Just got hauled.
The train left the tracks.
Yep. But unfortunately, the one who has basically taken a nosedive the past couple ones and is still staying strong because she's sticking to her guns is that Indian herself, Pocahontas. Elizabeth Warren. She's
So anyway,
she'll be done after Super Tuesday.
She will be. So anyway, like we said, people that if our listeners are just chiming in, there's the number. You guys can interrupt us at any time. You can call in with your topic, whatever the topic is, and we'll have you online and we'll discuss it.
Now, I understand you also, if you might be. Now, also, we need to put a caveat on this because a lot of people watch this when it's recorded. Okay, if you're watching this and it's not Sunday.
If it's not Sunday between 7
Don't call.
and 8:30, don't call because, well,
We ain't gonna answer.
we can answer.
We gotta have a set up an answer machine though. Then we can answer like messages if people.
Well,
even,
you can still call. It'll go. So it's
voicemail.
It's a Google Voice. It'll go and it actually puts it in text.
see, so there, our friends that are overseas that watch us later, like over in the Philippines and Samoa and Fiji and stuff like that, they can call us and
Put your topic, and then we'll put your name, and maybe we'll go over some of the stuff next week.
Yep, exactly.
So anyway, if anybody wants to bust up in there,
Now we're holding you to that, Miss Vivian. I see that.
I'm so calling next week.
Okay.
What is next week? We don't take next week.
Maybe she's a little bit. She don't want to talk on the phone.
No.
We understand.
But we're not taking calls next week.
Yeah, well, we'll let you know. We're going to hold you to it next time we do take calls.
Yeah.
So
I
anyway,
mean, because this is not an everyday thing
yeah,
or every week thing, unless we get something crazy. But
yeah, who knows?
whatever. Anyway, all right. So let's move on.
I would need some alcohol to make me pliable so I could call. But it's
Okay,
not
we're
like
not asking-
I know it's not like we're calling
We're
like
not, we're not
national.
asking you to perform like some kind of circus monkey. We're like, okay.
Oh, we don't have that on there.
Why are you always a week late?
I don't know.
You are always a week late on the sound effect.
I don't know.
We had a monkey last week.
I know.
And now he's looking for it, and we've never used it before.
I'm a week behind. I'm behind.
All right. Get out of there, Bernie, you communist bastard.
Yes.
All right. So, let's go with boom. Oh. Yeah. So I know a lot of people bowed out, like Deacon Tech said, but if anybody saw the last debate before the South Carolina primary or whatever, oh my gosh. They were going at each other, which is awesome. I still think they should have had Kamala Harris in there.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Because when you get a sister up in there,
Oh yeah.
she's getting ready to take off the earrings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd love to see her up in there, or even Cory Booker, his dumbass.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him
Going. Yeah. Exactly.
especially when he's sitting there trying to speak Spanish.
Oh my gosh. Well, that who was that? Oh, Amy Klobuchar. She tried to do that too. She was trying to do it. She got it all screwed up. Singing,
All right.
speaking of somebody that's sinking like a stone, she had a good showing in what Iowa, and because she had that one good debate, and then it's like, boo.
She is. I'm like,
You know what?
She is like a wet sock.
I'm telling you right now, you all need to realize, leave this crap to the rich white men. The rich, if you're a woman, piss off. Unless, of course, you're Hillary, but see what happened to her. If you're a minority, we're really diverse in the Democratic Party. Piss off. But we want the rich old white men.
We want rich old white men.
Yep, and that's what it's going to
do.
boil down to.
All right. So Miss Vivian says she's so disappointed that we're not going to be there. I tell you what. We'll go ahead and leave the number. We'll do the number. We'll leave the number up next week as well.
Yes, we'll do the number just for you,
See
Miss
what
Vivian.
happened. Maybe we needed to prime the pump.
Yes,
So everybody, even though
I know we've been.
I've talked about it like 5,000 times. But anyway, so maybe we'll go ahead and bring the number back next week as well. See if anybody calls in, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so here's what I don't understand. All right, and I'm not trying to get on my soapbox. Okay, but if anybody looked at our Facebook last week, we had 28,000 views. Now I understand that not everybody, all that 28,000 wasn't sitting there for the hour and 10 minutes of the whole freaking show. I realize that. However, it's just like, dude, within 28,000, you've got probably half of that that's that people are going through the whole business.
Right.
Excuse me.
Oh,
So I'm just saying. So that's
just
like
saying.
14,000 people.
yes.
Even if it was only like say 5,000.
Not 4, not 3.
5. Okay. Let's get the anyway. So here's another thing about the Democrats. So see how they did. So they're always like,
I know. They're raising their head. What are you in school?
does anybody remember Welcome Back Carter and the Sweat Hogs with Arnold Horshack? Oh, Mr. Carter.
Yes.
Don't you know you're supposed to bring 2 sharpened number 2 pencils? Anyway, that was awesome.
Yes.
But they're like always raising their hand. It's like, dude, they're not. It's not your time. And
Oh, we got a call.
We got a call. Oh,
So it's
here we
not
go.
your time. So let's see what we going on here.
Hello, you are on with Conformity Antidote. Who we got? Hold on. See this thing.
Hold on,
ain't
we
working.
can't hear you.
Just hold on. Hold on.
Hold.
I gotta go with my
anywhere.
other. I gotta go with my other thing.
Don't-
Hold the phone.
We're here.
All right. Who we have on that line? On that end?
This is Wendy
Oh,
from Maryland.
Mary. Oh, Wendy
Oh,
from
Wendy
Maryland.
from Maryland.
Okay. What can we do for you, Miss Wendy?
So my question for you, since we're talking about Democratic candidate, if you had to, and I know you're going to say nobody, but if you had to vote for one of them, which one would you vote for?
Any of them?
The Democratic candidates that are
Left standing.
the front runner.
Okay. If I had,
Which
if I
one
if I was
would you
if I
vote
would
for if you had to,
if I had to vote for anyone, it would be Bloomberg. Big time.
why?
Why? Because Bloomberg, even though I don't think he's as good as a president as Trump is, I think he's obviously being in the mayor of New York, he's handled some major stuff, as far as health care and that the other. I mean, what is New York like? New York City, was it like 3 point some million?
Yeah, something
just
like
in that. And he's built a business, so he's done negotiating, so he knows that aspect as well. So I don't know. I just think he's better. I mean, you got Elizabeth Warren, who she's been in the Senate. That's it.
Right.
And Bernie, same thing. Senate. That's it. So yeah, I would easily go for Bloomberg if I had to pick somebody.
Do you think he has a chance?
No,
Do you think?
I don't, because I think Bernie is right. Well, okay. Hold on. Let me pull that back. He possibly could have a chance if, like Deacon Tech says, if he goes and buys some super delegates, he could easily get some of the super delegates, and he could kind of rise up to Bernie's level. But then he's got to deal with that, because Biden's going to get some of the delegates. Well, you got South Carolina, but. So Bernie and Biden and all three are just going to be, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see a front runner though. I see him going in. I see him doing the whole big fight. What about you there?
Well, not only that, but I think you're going to see what you're starting to see it, where the endorsements are coming out, where the establishment the Democratic Party are backing Joe Biden. You had Tim Kaine in Virginia came out and said he's supporting Joe Biden. You had Claiborne down in South Carolina.
Oh, his was. If anybody saw his endorsement, it was insane. It was. He was like in tears and stuff for Joe Biden. It was pretty strong.
But then you have for Bernie's side, you have the young socialist Democrats like AOC and Tlaib and stuff. You had
but
they had
like no backing of anything.
He had a rally. Bernie Sanders had a rally, I think, in Virginia, and Tlaib was there, priming up the crowd and getting them all riled up. And it's like so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
You have old school and new school.
So, Miss Wendy, if you had, are you a Democrat or are you a Republican or independent?
I am independent.
Okay. So if you were to vote for one of the Democratic candidates, which one would that be?
I am going to admit that I have not investigated their policies enough to make that decision at this time.
Ah, okay.
That's a cop-out.
Deacontex, if you had to pick one.
Me?
Your name's Deacontex, ain't it?
You know what's sad is if you would have asked me about like a year or so ago, I probably would have said like Joe Biden, but I think the man is like in the beginning stages.
Lost his noodle?
Well, he's beginning the beginning stages of dementia. I mean, he forgets where he's at half the time, and he's starting to make up stories like Warren. So I think I'd have to go with you. I like Mayor Pete, but Mayor Pete just got too. He got too wishy-washy.
Do you know Mayor? You know he's gay, right?
So
I'm just kidding.
So
I'm just messing with you.
I would say Bloomberg. I would say Bloomberg.
But see, with him, he was a mayor. That's it.
Right.
I mean, so
exactly.
there's so much he doesn't know. Anyway.
know.
All right.
So I'd say Bloomberg. Any other questions for us, Miss Wendy from Maryland?
No, but I did just want to let Reverend Cuz know he's not getting a new computer.
Oh.
That is rude. I sell this one. I get another one. It's fine.
See.
Anyway.
Hey, love you guys.
Love you
Love
too.
you. Bye.
So, all right, we got our first call.
Yay. Which I thought went very, very well.
I know. See, everybody, it's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
We're not that difficult.
I'm not going to bite your head off.
Yeah. I think if I'm not but kind of reading there, I don't think Miss Vivian could stay very long. So that's why that's probably why she wasn't able to call in.
Okay.
So we understand Miss Vivian.
So we'll bring you know what? Maybe we'll bring it back all the time.
Yeah, well, and and what'll happen? We could do that just every weekend. We'll have it, and then if somebody wants to call in, but if we start getting too much, then we might have to kind of, because we're gonna have an itinerary to do or whatever. But then who cares? If we don't get to the itinerary, who cares?
Yeah. If reacting with you guys is much better, then let's just go with y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So
so.
it's obvious like this thing doesn't work.
No.
But I'm charging just because my phone's a little bit. I just got to make sure that my phone is ready to roll for the show.
Yeah.
It's called preparedness,
Yes.
which I don't prior performance or prior planning prevents poor performance.
Right. You didn't have the prior. Well, just things happen. We talked about this too. Every time that we're about ready to launch something like new or something like that, it's like there's little gremlins running around. For the Reverend Cousins, there's little Democrats running around. They're sabotaging his equipment. Little Bernie Sanders and Kamala Harris and stuff running around.
I can tell you who it is. Who is keep jacking up my stuff.
I'm telling y'all. Oh yes, we do a good job of that.
Yes, you do. All right, so I think. So that's it.
Yeah, that's it for the news.
News is gone.
And I tell you what, we're doing all right for time. We might not get to our last story.
Oh, that's fine.
We'll see. I know.
So, all right. So,
oh, what's up with this? Is that Ralph Northam?
No, I think it just may be. So no, this actually is a black man. So I think part of they didn't want to take pictures of him after the hood was removed because they're trying to kind of keep thing. And no, it's not Dave Chappelle. Which is one of my favorite skits.
I know.
So,
that was awesome.
So it wasn't this one, but that I saw. I just saw the other day again for like 500th time. You ever see the one where he pleads the fifth? So he's this drug dealer, and he's taking advice from. Well, so he's got these white lawyers, right? And so he's taking advice from these other like
I think I've seen this
political figures and stuff, and they tell him just to plead the fifth. So he's in front. He's in this court. It's like it's a Congress or something, and they're
Does
like,
he start dancing around or something? Or
no, he's just like, because he's like, they're like, how long have you been a drug dealer? Blah blah blah. And he's like, I plead the fifth, and it just keep going. And he's like, I plead the fifth. And then he had and then he started doing this song like. if all of the amendments of the U.S. Constitution, and I had to pick one, it would be the fifth. I said the fifth.
I remember that.
And then he had like a thing that said FIF, the fifth.
I love Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle is
a riot.
oh my gosh, he is. Especially like the racial draft.
Oh, yeah, the racial
that is hilarious. Okay, but this is
This is not Dave Chappelle.
This is not Dave Chappelle.
This is not Dave Chappelle.
So this is and they didn't put his name out there, of course. But this is actually in Virginia. Stafford County. Virginia.
Ralph Northam.
Yeah.
How about that?
All right, Ralph, take it easy.
Yes.
All right, so a black man wearing a KKK robe and hood at a Virginia shopping center. Yeah. Tuesday told deputies he was performing a social experiment. How quick you could get shot? Because right as you can see, none of this, you can't tell he's black. He's a black dude in any of this.
Right.
He's got white gloves on, hood, excuse me, the whole business, right? You don't know he's black. And you lucky some black dude didn't roll up and put a cap in his ass. So he said he was performing a social experiment. So the Stafford County Sheriff's Office was called to a Target store around 2:30 p.m. to investigate reports of somebody wearing a costume. Excuse me, that's not a costume. That is a uniform. Yes.
Hey, be like a blazer. Where are all the white women at? As my ode to Blazing Saddles.
Somebody help that poor black man. All right. And the black man gets it. All right. So, deputies found the person in a robe, identified him as a black man, and determined he didn't live in the area. Well, probably because he didn't want his people to see him. You know, but if he's in Stafford County, he's in Crackerville.
Yeah, Stafford. Yeah,
So
we know where Stafford.
that's probably why he went to Stafford, where it's all the white people.
Yeah, if he was up in Fairfax County or what, and if he was in Fairfax County, Virginia, or whatever. Oof.
You know what? I tell you what, I got an idea for you. Why don't you put that on and go hang out in Anacostia?
Oh yeah, there you go. Well, or if you don't want to leave the state of Virginia, how about you would take that costume and go to Hampton Roads?
Oh.
Where they have and the reason why I say that, for those of you who aren't familiar with Virginia and Hampton Roads or Hampton, is Hampton's is like the home of one of the most prestigious all black colleges, in the United States. So obviously there's quite a population of African Americans in that area, and they would go over quite well, I think, in there.
Yes.
He'd be swimming with the fishes in the Atlantic.
Yes, you would be. You might even have got a little bit of.
Yep.
Until they found out you're a black dude.
Hey, don't! I'm black. What the hell are you doing in that costume, man?
Yeah.
Oh, ram.
Black Panther. Or was that Sand Panther? Anyway.
Oh, Sand Panther.
So deputies. Okay, so here's the only thing that they really had to call. Why they were even called. Deputies warned him about wearing a mask in public, and he left the scene. Virginia law prohibits wearing masks with intent to conceal identity in public.
So if he would have just worn the robe,
He'd been all right.
if he would have worn the robe, he would have been okay.
The experiment wouldn't have been there. It wouldn't have been a full experiment.
So was it ever divulged what was the purpose of his social experiment?
No, he just said that's what he was doing.
Was he trying to see?
I think he was just trying to stir the pot.
Was he trying to see if white people would come up to him and be like, "Hey, way to go, baby!
Dude.
Yeah, what's up?" Or was he waiting to see how many people would cuss him out,
Or if some black dude come up. There you go, honky.
Yeah, I don't get
I'm
it.
not a honky black man.
If he really wanted to do that, all he has to do is just wait for the neo-Nazis to have another one of the rallies and go ahead and wear one of that. Then you could just slide right in.
That's what you should. Yeah, that's what you should have done. You do a real social experiment.
Yeah.
You just wait till they have a rally and then you just roll up in there, dude.
Yep.
See, just infiltrate.
Roll right up in there, and then I have
Just
to be
like Dave Chappelle did.
Yeah, we hate Send them all back. Send them all back to Africa and stuff like that. All of a sudden, his hood falls off. Bam.
Oh shit!
Holy cow, I'm black. Like Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Dude,
Taze. All right. Dude,
people
I know you're trying to
losing
do
their marbles.
I know you're trying to do whatever. Personally, I don't think you were really doing it. I think you were just trying to stir crap. Or you're probably nuts anyway.
Yeah, I think he's got a little.
But
some bats in
wearing
the
like a
belfry.
freaking hood and robe out in the middle of public. I'm not saying nobody has the right, or you have the right to do it, and nobody has the right to like shoot you. But shit happens, my friend.
Yeah, well, this is okay. On a serious note, a little serious, not really though, but my thing is this: if that was an actual, let's say if this guy wasn't black, let's say if he was white and he was out there, my God, this would blow up.
Oh hell yeah!
This would blow up. This would be
yeah.
on MSNBC, CNN. Oh, we got a phone call.
Hold on,
We got a phone call.
I gotta switch my dealy do.
Hold on just a moment.
Hello, you're on with Conformity Antidote. Who we got there? Hello?
This is Jen.
Oh, Jen. Yes, ma'am. You're live with Conformity Antidote. What can we do for you?
Well, I don't really have a topic, just calling to say hello. I'm a big fan of the show.
Oh, well, hello. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yes.
I like to grab a glass of wine and spend Sunday with you.
Oh, well.
Well, that's...
Oh. I'm verklempt.
Well, we appreciate that.
And we do understand that you do have to be kind of tipsy and drunk to watch
this show. So you don't have any topics at all? Anything you're feeling strong
I
about?
think you guys do a good job of picking the topics.
Oh, well, thank you.
We appreciate that. What do you think about the black man wearing the KKK outfit?
Oh, I thought it was ridiculous.
You don't think he was actually doing a social experiment?
And she is
Looking for attention.
Okay.
There you go.
That's exactly what I
Yes.
think.
Yep,
But
I agree.
He's going to get the wrong attention if he didn't. If
Yeah.
people didn't know he was black, he's going to end up getting his ass
Maybe
shot.
he was, but it's just looking for attention.
Right.
Well, that's true.
Stirring the pot.
Yep.
Stirring the
Exactly.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate it. And if you don't have any topics or if there's anything you want,
And like we said, Miss Jenna, we don't know if you heard or not, but we are going to do this. We're going to I think we're going to keep doing this. So next Sunday, if you there's something you want to talk about or whatever, give us a shout.
yeah,
We'll be here.
I think
I
we're
definitely will.
going to keep doing the agenda, but I think we're going to keep the number up. Anybody calls in while we're doing it, then we'll break it.
Yep. We'll just drop everything and answer our phone calls.
Yes. So maybe next week, if you hit like a bottle or two of that wine, you might want to call in and just go on a drunk rave.
Exactly. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, we would.
Sounds great.
All right, we appreciate the
You did
call.
a good job.
We appreciate it. Thank
Thanks,
you very
Jen.
much.
You have a good evening.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
That's
That's our second call.
Yay! And did you hear she said, big fan.
Yes.
Big fan.
Big fan.
See, people, it's not made up.
Yes.
Like
This is
like Deacon Texas girlfriend. These are like real people.
Hey. You don't know she's made up. And you weren't supposed to tell anybody.
There she is. Nope. Don't pop her.
Hey, I'm going to therapy for that. Leave me alone. Get off my back.
Oh, because you're bluff. Oh, never mind. All right, so I can see how that would be tragic.
You know, I do love duct tape, though.
I can see you put it look like a thong.
Oh, that's not. Why does your blow up doll look like it has a duct tape thong on? Covering up the hole. Stop it. reason why we're laughing so hard, it's true. Oh, I'm glad we have such fun at the expense of my sex life or lack thereof.
Excuse me? How about that?
How about it? All right, I'm back. I'm back.
Last time I checked, they don't make edible duct tape either.
That might be something to look into.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's disgusting. All right.
Whew, yeah, collect dirt and stuff.
I know.
Say, when you take it to the bark.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So enough about the
Okay, what time?
the Black Klansman,
No, okay.
the real Black Klansman, not that Spike Lee movie that was on TV.
That he was bitching that he didn't get an Academy Award for, or whatever, or an Oscar. All right, do you want to go You want to go here,
Yes, we have time for one more story.
or
so
do you
we're
want to
gonna
go
figure
to the last one?
Let's go ahead and just do the next one.
Okay.
Because the last one might be a little bit longer than
All right,
we
yeah, we
have
might
time
take
for.
Oh my gosh, my stomach is
I
killing
know.
me.
I almost barfed.
Oh, that was funny.
Even though it was at my expense, it was funny.
Yeah, well,
I laughed.
You know what?
Myself.
Every
I made
once-
up myself.
Every once in a while, we got to take one for the team.
Yep, exactly. I've taken my fair share.
And some of them are taking them worse.
Oh, still, honey.
You know what? You know what?
You know what we missing?
You know that bra doesn't come off.
It's a shame we don't have the little balloon deflating.
Oh, where is it? Okay, hold on.
Hold on a minute. We got to find something to add to the old.
All right, we have so many sound effects.
I know.
Oh, that's not it.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go. What? No, here. No, this is here's here's Andy's blow up doll when he's whatever.
Trying to take the bra off. What's that?
It's a snore.
That's a snore. Damn. Even my blow up doll is snoring on me. That's what happens when I try to take the bra off. You ain't supposed to take it off, you steely fat cow.
Oh wait, wrong one. There we go.
Oh, my.
God. Oh, it's there. Debbie, where you going?
There she goes. Well, that's typical. Well, women always leaving.
Love it and leave him, Debbie. All right. Anyway, what are we doing? Oh, okay.
We're going to Kansas.
Okay. Whoo. All right. Here's So there's home skillet. All right. So this is and I'll wait for the other one here in a second. All right. So this is David Ostrom. He's actually 40. He actually looks pretty good for 40. He looks like he's a little younger than that. From Paola, Kansas. Paola.
Yeah.
Pay it up. All right. So, him and his... Oh, I guess I'll go ahead and bring her up. All right. So, him and his ex-wife... Him and his ex-wife... Oh, look, such a lovely couple.
I love how she's standing behind the... the lineup board.
Yeah, exactly. So, this is Bridget Ostrom, 38. She actually looks good for 30. Pretty good. Anyway, they must better living through chemicals, probably. Anyway,
Yeah.
so he has requested that an Iowa judge. Oh, he's in Kansas. Why is he asking an Iowa judge? Maybe I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they're from Kansas, living in Iowa. Who cares? So, he.
Oh, because she lives in Harlan, Iowa. Said ex-wife
Harlot.
Bridget Harlot. Harlots. Go ahead.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, she lives in Harlan, Iowa. That's why. That's probably why he's asking the Iowa District Court judge. I just saw that.
Okay, I really didn't care, but that's fine.
I know.
Good. So, so he has requested that an Iowa judge grant him a trial by combat, so he can engage in a sword fight with his wife and his attorney and her attorney. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Where is?
On guard.
I know we had something. Come on now. You think I'd have that already
I know.
keyed up? You dumbass. Like, man, I thought I had my shit together, but I don't. Hold on.
That's all right.
Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, hold on.
It's coming.
It's coming. Hold on.
Here it is.
Hold on. No.
uh.
Oh, did I miss it? No. Hold on. It's. Oh, how about a ninja star? Oh.
Well, he could be like, ah.
Okay. Why didn't they have?
Where's the sword at?
Swords at like right next to him. Hold on, because we got to have sound effects. Damn it! And I should have had my stuff together, but I was so worried about that.
I know there was a lot going on today.
Okay. Okay. I know there's swords. I've seen the damn thing. Where you at, you butthole?
Anything you say can.
Oh, shut up. We don't want to give text flashbacks here.
I know. Stop it.
All right, sorry. Where?
That was a blast from the past.
I know it wasn't this far back. Was it?
I don't know. I don't remember the swords myself.
Yeah, there's swords. Hold on. I'll find it.
Crossing swords.
Not it. Sometimes you I know there's swords. Hold on one second, because we got to have the swords coming, because this is bullcrap.
Yeah. Bear with us. We still got a couple minutes.
Ooh,
what's that? Well, maybe he's married to cross swords.
You're wrong. That is so wrong. Okay, I know it is like right up in here. I still like the ninja.
I know.
Where is the?
It's like he's throwing a sword.
I know. Oh, here. No, that's. Where is? I swear it has swords. Well, here's one. It's not exactly
saber. Let's say
I know it had.
He's Star Wars fighting.
Everybody was Star Wars fighting. All right, I don't even see it. All right, but I know it's there.
All right.
It's you sorry ass second shit. All right. I know it's
It'll
there.
pop up as soon as we're done the show.
Yep. There, it's close enough.
As soon as we're done the show, it'll be like bam.
There it is.
Like
All right. So he's asked to engage in a sword fight with his ex-wife and her attorney. He wants to take both of them on. Mm-hmm. So David Ostrom says he wants to take on his wife Bridget and her attorney Matthew Hudson. He says they have destroyed him legally. He asked the district court, Iowa District Court, to give him 12 weeks to find a katana and wakizashi swords for his requested battle. This dude is nuts. Thank you. To this day, trial by combat has never been explicitly banned or restricted as a right in the United States.
That's a valid point.
It is. And said he argued in court, David Ostrom did. He said it was used as recently as 1818 in British court. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Like that was just yesterday.
Yeah. You know what I say, yeah. Old chap, I get in a little sword fight, eh?
I say, Purvis, let us. I challenge you to a duel. What are you looking for swords again?
I thought I could make it really fast. While you were, I thought you were going to go.
I thought I was going a little bit longer.
I thought you were going to go a little longer.
I could. But as recently as 1818 in British court.
Yeah, that's just like yesterday.
I know. What is this, like King Arthur?
Oh, there it is.
Oh. Yep.
Sword clash.
On guard. I got you, bitch.
Personally, I would bring
Flamethrower. That's for the attorney.
All right, that's enough. That was pretty loud. I mean, that was pretty long.
That's pretty long.
I knew there was some sword. Is that the one? Oh my god! Just checking.
I like that though because
It
it's
was.
like they're locked. They're
So you have that, and then you have a little bit of.
the throwing star.
All right. So, so in 1818 British court. Okay. Sword. Maybe Cornwallis.
Yeah, I was gonna say okay.
Yeah, but
So
1776,
we understand 1818. Okay, that's been a little bit of a ways to go. However, that was in a British court. Okay, maybe if it was like 1818 in like Richmond, Virginia, or somewhere in the States or whatever. But in Britain, okay, you're citing a case from Britain.
From the 1800s.
Yeah.
So he said, so the couple has been engaged in court disputes over custody, visitation rights, as well as property tax payments. Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm surprised you two knuckleheads pay property tax.
Exactly.
I guess that's a good thing. It should be noted that just because the U.S. and Iowa constitutions do not specifically prohibit battling another person with a deadly katana sword, it does prohibit a court citing inequity from ordering the same. That's what her lawyers.
That's nice to know.
So, he asked the court to suspend David Ostrom's visitation rights and undergo a court-ordered psychological evaluation. No shit. So,
Can you see the judge? He's like reading the request, and it's like, okay. I can see. Then what would even be funnier if he's like, okay, you have 2 weeks from today. You got to fight right here in the court.
right here.
You got to fight right here. Yep. Right in front of my courthouse. And then this is for the attorney. We want him out of the picture.
So I'll say something to Bridget. Bridget, you know how you can deal with that?
Yep. Always bring a gun to a knife fight or a sword fight. Well, it's weird because there are so many, and the reason why he almost had me until it was like over in Britain, but there are so many outrageous laws from back in back when this country was first founded that are actually still in the books because our lawmakers, the one thing about our lawmakers, this is what they're notorious for. They love making laws. They love passing all kinds of laws. Unfortunately, they can't get together and remove laws. So all these laws,
and they love making love to underage prostitutes.
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me?
Yes. It happens.
Unfortunately, yes. But anyhow, there's a law going back there. When I was living up in North Dakota, actually I was stationed up in North Dakota for a period of time, and I was advised that they had a law that was still active on the state books in North Dakota. I don't know if I mentioned on the show before that a man riding horseback was legally able to shoot an Indian and a Native American. And I laughed. I said, come on, that's a load of crap. And it is still in the law books of North Dakota because it was written back in the 1800s when they were doing the westward expansion and stuff like that. And they allowed a frontier person or whatever, as long as he was on a horseback. So it's like, but it's still there. It was still legal. And so I could see somebody like this asshat with his katana sword, probably could find through the book. It's like, oh, it's right here.
And believe me, you could go back and look at how and I won't get on my soapbox, but you can go back and look at all the stuff that, like, the settlers and the white people,
oh my God,
over
right,
the Indians is bad.
Yes, very bad.
I mean, look at the Black Hills, like where freaking Mount Rushmore is. That's sacred land. They said, okay, you know what? We'll give you the sacred land, and we won't touch it. Not only did they not touch, or not only did they touch it, they carved
And they had a guy go up
a
there.
bunch of white men's faces on the damn thing. You couldn't just leave the shit well enough alone?
No.
Yeah. So there also, I will tell you this, there also is a law in the books in Tennessee, still on the books today, that states that when a man walks down a sidewalk, his wife has to walk behind him and to the left.
Yes.
So that way, if a horse and buggy is out of control, it'll hit her, give him enough time to get out of the way.
Well,
I swear, it's actually in the books.
Go get it. Oh, sorry, honey.
At least I got out of the way.
But you know what's funny? But that's also, if any of you have gone overseas, don't do it now. Wait till things calm down. But go overseas and go over to Japan.
Yeah, don't go over.
In Korea it's the same way. I think a lot of Asian countries are like that, where the woman has to be behind the husband or off to the left of the husband when they're walking in public, and they have to ride in the back seat of the car. And it's like that. Anybody that comes from a Muslim country, that's what it's like that over the Muslim country.
Well, they're backseat drivers, and they might as well go
and
back
then,
there.
Turn here. Turn here. Don't put on the brake. You're going too fast. Why don't we go over here? I know you were supposed to take that right back there.
Yeah. See that handle over there? Pull that. Oh.
Whoops.
I don't think that way about my wife.
No, not at all.
But you better give me another computer. So I'm tired of this piece of crap. I'm about ready to throw it
Throw it through the window. Maybe we can sell it. We can auction it off on our.
Hey, well, we could. I don't think I'll be get through here. Hey, come on, here we go. Hold on. Oh.
Our soundboard's going crazy.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go.
I'm at a $10 bill now, $20, $20 bill, $20, who give me $20 bill now, $30, $30 bill, $30 bill now, $40, looking for $40 bill now, $50, $50 bill, $50, who give me $50 bill now, $60, looking for $60 bill, $60 bill over there now, $70, looking for $70 bill now, looking for $80, where's the $80 bill now, $90 bill, $90, $90 bill now, one looking for $100, who give me $100 bill.
Oh, I guess we're done. $100 bill. I bought it. Boom! Kiss my ass.
I tell you what,
I bought my own computer.
$100. You know what? That's what. If we ever start had a good viewership like on a particular night, we could sit there and hold like an on-air auction or whatever. Like just sell something,
Because that's what.
I'm at a $10 bill now, $20 bill, $20, who give me.
That's one of my favorite songs.
I know. I love that.
Even though we don't use it all the time.
Blast from the past.
All right. So, okay, let's let the two knuckleheads.
Yeah. Good luck with the sword fighting. That's all I got to say.
If you use lightsabers, then you can really
I know.
you can cut and cauterize at the same time.
Exactly. And and good luck sword fighting the lawyer there, buddy. Good luck with that.
You'll probably bring your gun. It's coming right at me.
Yeah. This is what I would do for the attorney, though. I'd be like, oh, he's like, ha-ha, I've got my sword. Good, I've got this. That's the grenade. That's the holy hand grenade.
Right. You know what? We're not going to get into this. Can you just leave? Yeah, go ahead and start that car up.
Yeah. All right, I took care of him. Next.
That's not right.
That'd be one less attorney in a world of 200 million attorneys. Mm-hmm. You know what's funny is you drive down like here locally. It's probably the same way everywhere. But here you drive through the streets of downtown Frederick, and about 1 out of every 3 businesses you pass is an attorney at law. For one reason or another. Divorce attorney,
we need them all.
Tax attorney. I'm telling you, they're all over the place. So,
dime a dozen.
Yep.
That and bail bondsman.
Yes. Oh yeah, bail bondsman.
Actually, up here in Frederick, we don't have a whole lot of crime.
No. Not yet, but
we're putting in houses left and right. It'll be
it's coming. So
it'll turn into Montgomery County here in about 2 seconds.
Yep, exactly.
Rat bastards.
Yeah.
And then
Montgomery County.
We'll go right past Montgomery and go right in, and then we'll be just like Prince George's.
Yeah. That's when I go.
It's like Baltimore light.
That's when I go. That's when I go to the mountains of Pennsylvania. That's why I go to Bedford County.
Or West Virginia.
Yeah. Deep in West Virginia, because they're even starting to infiltrate the Charlestown, West Martinsburg area. Is already starting to permeate over into there. So to the Appalachians I go, where everybody knows each other.
Everybody, they know
Everybody's
each other.
It's like I had a guy I worked with. Real quick, I had a guy I worked with. His wife was from up in the mountains of West Virginia, and he said, "No shit, you drive up there," and he said the names on the mailboxes were all the same. That's scary. And yes, they do believe in marrying their cousins. So,
well, you know what? If that's as good as it gets, and she's the
Hey.
if she's the prettiest around, you gotta do what you gotta do. I guess.
Hey, she got all her teeth
For now,
exactly,
and
and
she's still dipping.
Yeah.
Or she's still chewing.
I know.
Ding.
At least she doesn't like deflate when you. All right, we're running late. We're rambling.
We're out rambling.
Yes.
Oh,
what happened?
Okay.
Oh, there we are.
all right. So that's all I got, and not what I consider is a very successful first call-in show, but it is what it is, and we will just prime the pump and get people rolling as we move on.
Prime the pump.
Prime the pump. That's all I got.
No other announcements that you have?
Well, I should have. I should have 2 books. I got 2 books in to review for Audible, and they should be out here pretty soon. I'm just waiting on them to be approved. And so the last book I did, which is Bones in the Bayou, it's a mystery thriller. Actually, I was going to take a break and work on my book, but the publisher hit me up and said, "Could you please do the second book?" There's actually a total of 3. So I would bet that they would probably hit me up as soon as I get number 2 done. They'll probably say,
Can you do the last one, please?
Can you just do the last one? I'm assuming so. There you go. But I'm still doing my book in the process of books already run. Brooks already the Brooks.
The Brooks.
The book
Babbling Brook.
The book is already written. It's done. Now I'm just having some help editing and putting it down. I've actually started writing the second book.
Oh.
Because of course I leave you with a little cliffhanger.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. So I've actually written the second book, and let me just tell you just real quick. You'd be surprised when you start thinking of things and you actually get rolling. Let me tell you what, man, stuff just hits.
It's hard to stop.
It is. I mean, I'm thinking about what to do this, and all of a sudden, like bam, 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 bam. So once you just got to get into it. I've been planning to write a book for freaking years, and just I don't know. And then here in the last couple months, I sat down and said, "Screw it." Oh, here's the deal. Here's the difference. So when I sit down in front of a computer and type, I have no ideas. Nothing comes to me. My mind's a complete blank, like most of the time. But I have a notepad, right? And as soon as I sit down to write with a notepad, shit just
goes old school.
Just goes like a waterfall. So I have somebody that's actually taking it from what?
How's it go again?
So I'm actually having somebody take it from the notebook to actually typing it. I've tried typing it myself. Yeah.
And he isn't kidding, because when we did our show at the beach, those of you who remember doing our show at the beach, and there was a couple times it's like the Reverend Cuz like, I'm not going anywhere, I'm writing. We go out, we come back, and there he is,
sleeping. so that subject matter just didn't get flowing.
Yeah,
it wasn't until I changed it up.
And now it's out. Now it's just coming out it's like the floodgate open, like the dam burst.
Damn bird. I'll tell you what though. Wait till you see the cover. Did I show you the cover?
Yes.
The cover is awesome.
Yes, you did show me the cover.
So I got I was gonna say nice, but it's a girl, which I'll advertise her on the show once the book comes out. But she does book covers, and she did this. I just gave her the subject matter, kind of a few things, kind of what I wanted to see, and she nailed it. Boom, and it's awesome. So
outstanding.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, I think that's plenty. I think. Well, that's good.
Yes, it is.
So anyway, we really appreciate all of you that do watch the show. We know that not everybody can come on particularly when we're live, and we understand that. If you do watch the show recorded, and you do happen to call, leave us a message.
Yeah, go ahead and call.
Go ahead and call. Leave us a message. We'll listen to it. We'll put it on the show next week. And like Reverend Cuss said, we'll have the number up. And we'll keep doing this. We'll just hopefully, as each show goes, people be more comfortable about calling in. As we do it more, and then we'll interrupt and we'll take your call on the air, and we'll go from there. But thank you those for that you did call in. Thank you
thank you very much
to our loyal viewers, Miss Vivian, Miss Jen, Miss Wendy, and the rest of you out there that watch our show regularly. We look forward to seeing you all again next Sunday at 7:00, same time. And until then, have a great week. Hug somebody you love, and God bless.
Yes. If it's not somebody you love, that's called
somebody
sexual assault.
Yes, exactly. That's my no box. So until then. Oh, don't touch my no box.
Keep hands to yourself.
Oh yes. Oh,
I'll give you
Unless
ramen box.
I got your noodles. I got noodle.